On this episode of Inside the Blueprint, we're hitting the road in search of the world's most innovative influencers, the most daring in design, and the coolest in commercial construction. Inside the Blueprint starts right now. Welcome to Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, a picturesque midwestern town with a lot of space. But saving space is a real claim to fame, thanks to one company and its solution for organizing space.
Well, we see our mission as helping others utilize and innovate space to become more efficient, productive, and organized. And we're real proud to be able to do that from a small town in the Midwest.
It's called Spacesaver, a company with a long history of finding unique ways for people and businesses to store their stuff. It was an idea that started small, but rapidly grew to fill a global space.
Well, Spacesaver was founded in 1972, and we actually started in a barn with a 7-person team. And at that time, the company was small, and we focused only on high-density mobile storage and shelving. And really, it was about maximizing space in a given cube. Today, we've grown to a company that has over 400 employees, 300,000 square foot manufacturing facility that offers customized solutions all over the world.
And if you think these storage solutions are just for paper and files, you're wrong. Spacesaver is helping institutions large and small conquer some of their most complex storage issues in storing every kind of stuff imaginable.
We solve storage problems in the military, public safety, healthcare, weapons racks, personal duty lockers, athletic storage. Whatever our customer's problem is, we can help them by utilizing our unique customized storage solutions.
It means designing and manufacturing storage solutions to not only protect valuable items and help save space, but also help companies worldwide get organized and work more efficiently. At Spacesaver, this is all done from its original location in Fort Atkinson, with its own on-site engineering and manufacturing teams who design and manufacture all of its products in-house.
Hi, my name is Matt Archer. I'm a product engineer here at Spacesaver, and this is where our engineering and sales teams create storage solutions. Welcome to our office. It changes every day. Everything from buffalo hides and tomahawk missiles to computer chips and microscope slides. We collaborate here to provide our customers with the best product and a range of options that would best suit their needs.
Hi, I'm Mike Kling, General Manager of Manufacturing at Spacesaver. Welcome to the plant where those designs come to life. Our factory is very state-of-the-art. We've got some of the latest technology available, which really helps us collaborate with our design engineers. Whatever they design, we can generally manufacture.
Well, the technology blows me away. I mean, we have lasers, we have panel benders, we have automatic tool changers, and I just look at that and say, what's next?
Well, this machine back here is an automatic tool change press brake. It used to take about 45 minutes to an hour to change tooling on our old machines. This machine is about 1.5 to 2 minutes. That's our fiber laser cutting machine. And what's exciting about that is the cost, the speed, and the flexibility of it. Compared to a previous laser which cut at 200 inches per minute, this one cuts at 1,100 inches per minute. To solve a customer's problem, we can go right from CAD geometry to cutting apart in a matter of minutes. This is a robotic MIG welder. And what excites me about this is the speed and flexibility it gives us and cost competitive advantage. It welds at about twice the speed of a human being. And also the new kinetic teaching method for programming it is super simple. This is our panel bender. And what's exciting about this is it impacts safety, quality, and cost. And it is so fast, it is twice as fast as a previous operation where it took 2 minutes in the past. This will take 1 minute. The parts we're actually making right now are doors for military weapon racks.
The final engineered space-saving systems can be found in thousands of institutions across the country and around the globe. From storing athletic equipment for the Oregon Ducks to storing mountains of books for the DC Public Library. Thanks to a network of local distributors who are experts at being solution providers.
It's different every day, so we're learning more and more that we probably need to get face-to-face with the customer to understand completely what the problem is, and that gives us the best ability to come up with a solid solution.
Solutions such as this one, engineered for the Chemical Heritage Foundation in Philadelphia. The museum needed to relocate its entire research collection for convenient retrieval, for which Spacesaver designed the most creative use of vertical space.
So what the Heritage Foundation did is they purchased a historic building and renovated it for the community and also to house their valuable collection. So our challenge was that this building was only 16 feet wide, and how do we accommodate the storage of 8,000 archive boxes in a space that small? So we initially looked at putting shelving on all 4 floors of that building, but ultimately decided to go vertical with our storage solution by removing those 4 floors and installing our mobile high bay extend shelving, which goes up 36 feet tall. So in the end, we were able to accommodate 1.5 miles of shelving in that building that was only 16 feet wide.
For nearly half a century, the mission of Spacesaver has remained the same, creating storage systems that save space, increase productivity, and decrease energy consumption. At Spacesaver, there's no better time than now to make space matter.
So every day is a different day. Every project is different. Every storage solution is different. That's what makes it fun, and it's only going to get better and bigger.
To learn more about Spacesaver Corporation and its space-saving designs, go to spacesaver.com or watch it anytime at insidetheblueprint.com. Now that we have your attention, join us in Broomfield, Colorado to find out more about Viega, the leader in plumbing and piping, serving the world for over 115 years.
The company started in Germany in 1899 and started making brass beer taps. Shortly after that, they entered the German plumbing market, the residential plumbing market with products. And then not long after that, really became the leader in the European plumbing market with the products they supplied.
We first came here in '99 pioneering a fitting system called ProPress. This was actually pioneered in Germany first by Viega. They developed it for the German market and then brought it here to the United States in '99, and it revolutionized the way we join pipe. We recently launched another product called MegaPress Stainless, which is also revolutionizing the industry because there hasn't been a press connect system developed yet for stainless pipe. And then our most recent innovation was a steel piping system called MegaPress XL, XL for big, goes up to 4-inch. No one's done this yet, but Viega has.
The core function of Viega is to provide high quality products and at a high rate of service to our customers. Everything that we do every day revolves around taking care of our customers. And one of the things that we do, we're very innovative. We bring products to the market before people even realize that they need them.
The source of Viega's success is partly due to the willingness of this family-owned company to endlessly invest back into the company. One shining example, their new U.S. headquarters and Viega Training Center.
We're moving into our Broomfield facility, into our new headquarters in November of this year. We're in the process now of building the new headquarters building and a training center on the same campus.
In addition to all of the metallic piping systems that are going to be in our buildings are heated and cooled with what we call radiant panels, or they're cooled by the flooring systems. We have concrete on the floor that heats the building in the winter and cools the building in the summer. So in order to do that, we have to embed pipe in the concrete. And we use a product that we manufacture here in the United States called PEX, which stands for cross-linked polyethylene. And it's just a tubing system that is designed to be used in heating and cooling systems, and we manufacture all of it right here in the United States. This is the preliminary part of the radiant floor installation. So we're standing on top of our concrete floor. It's still a little green. You can kind of see it's still curing. And they just poured this to cover up the tubing that's already embedded in the slab. And what will happen, there'll be a wall here at some point, and that tubing will run in the wall and it will go up to some distribution piping. So they're basically ready to run that in that framed wall when it's constructed.
When an employee arrives in the new headquarters building, they're going to arrive in a brand new, very classy building. It's actually being built with timber instead of traditional steel construction. We wanted to incorporate some of that Colorado feel in the office. It allows everybody to have the views that you would get by working here in Broomfield, Colorado.
Developing products and services that are connected in quality is equally as important as connecting Viega to the industry.
Training at Viega is very important. It's very important that our customers know our products and how we go to market. We train at every level, whether it's the wholesaler, the contractor that installs our products, or an architect and engineer. We even call in code officials on occasion to be trained on our products so they know when they go to a job site and inspect, they know what they're looking at and they know what to look for.
Viega's vision has always been about revolutionizing installation by providing valuable drinking water, gas and heating installation with high-grade materials while always ensuring quality.
Our products make 21st century civilization possible. Viega has solved a lot of problems because of the technology by which our products are installed. Your traditional methods of connecting pipes is welding, it's brazing, it's soldering, which involves labor, it involves people to have a certain level of skill. It also takes a lot of time to connect pipes through those traditional technologies. What Viega does is it's a mechanical press. The advantages with that is you have somebody who's doing one thing again and again. It's very, very repeatable. The quality is very high. And the amount of time, I want to say, is somewhere in the ratio of 7 to 10:1. So the amount of time it would take you to do one of the traditional ones, you could have fitted about 7 or 8 fittings using the Viega technology.
The future of Viega is a real growth story, and I like to think that we're just getting started.
For more information, go to viega.us. Here in Denver, Colorado, Rocky Mountain High meets breathtaking views.
What I love about this building in particular, the architect really brought a whole different facade to the face of Denver.
This fortress of altitude utilizes its multifaceted facade to reflect the beauty of its surroundings, allowing sunlight to flow freely from one side to the other. But sometimes there is such a thing as too much light.
So the upper atrium has a variety of shapes to the facade and the curtain wall. That is a challenge from a window covering standpoint. It really requires unique technology, which is where Lu-Tek really comes in as a partner.
Well, your biggest concern when you come in a space like this is actually the price to put in some shades, to protect your employees, to protect them to be able to look at a computer screen. As we all know, they're looking for maximum productivity. So if somebody cannot read their screen, they have to have a shade.
When new tenants move into this building and they want to turn their manual shades into motorized ones, Lu-Tek has some bright ideas.
In the past, when you had to retrofit or do anything, you had to take everything down. And you had to make this motor fit into either a larger system, a larger tube, a larger extrusion, a larger valance. With our system, we've made it really easy. You basically take a manual shade, pop out a clutch, put in a motor, run power to it.
Lu-Tek retrofits the existing shades to become motorized by utilizing Somfy software.
So this is the Somfy Anemeo interface. And what we do here is we put the floor plan of the building in there with the latitude and longitude of the building as well as the orientation. With that, we can write rules so that shades operate on their own autonomously with real-time weather. As you can see on the interface, I've got the opportunity to go to different shades in the floor plan as well as operate them. It gives me the ability to override the system should I want more or less light in the room. I can also use a smartphone if I'm in a different office or conference room to do that.
Lu-Tek may be one of today's leaders in shade motorization and automation, but this window covering empire came from humble beginnings. Mary Lou Ralston is the founder of Lu-Tek.
Lu-Tek's been around since 1968. I was pregnant with my second child and thought, okay, work is over at the telephone company, so I have to come up with something new, and I was a seamstress. So when word got out that I was actually fabricating draperies, then I had lots of new friends, and all the relatives, and everybody wanted a little something, something, and it was anything that had anything to do with the window covering, draperies or throw pillows, you know, shades and those kind of things. So it just quickly started growing into something that I needed more space for. As they say, the rest is history.
Lu-Tek prides itself in the customization and professionalism of its staff. Let's take a look at how a custom shade is made.
Here we are at Lu-Tek scheduling. We roll in here, the jobs come in, they get scheduled, and then they feed through the rest of the manufacturing warehouse. So what's happening right now is Christy, our trusty table cutter, and she'll be maneuvering the fabric left to right to make the final cuts. After the fabric gets cut, it comes over here to have spline put on it. We sew our spline here at Lu-Tek because we come from sewing, so it's easier for us and the installation team as well. Step number 3 is welding.
In order to keep up with the demand of this booming city and beyond, Lu-Tek is building its new world headquarters a few miles away.
This is new world headquarters for Lu-Tek Incorporated, and here is an overlooking view of all of the manufacturing and assembly of Lu-Tek. This will all be open windows so we can watch the product coming off the line, and you can watch your job as it gets manufactured. It's pretty exciting.
And you can bet that the views from these windows will only get the best treatments too.
What I love about Lu-Tek is their ability to think big, go far, and really bring the execution expertise so that it installs with perfection.
Lu-Tek is the ultimate in motorization and automation with whole building control software.
For more information, go to lutek.com or visit us anytime at insidetheblueprint.com.
That's a wrap! Hey.
What could be round, flat, colorful, light, bright, creative, and brilliant? Ask our friends working at Acrylite, and they would respond.
Anything acrylic. Acrylic.
And on this episode of Inside the Blueprint, we're in Sanford, Maine, where we're taking a step inside a house of acrylic, where their standards aren't set until they innovate a little bit of everything for the something that your office space needs.
Welcome to the home of Acrylite, where we turn customer needs into product and application solutions for the office environment.
What is Acrylite? Acrylite is a trade name for our acrylic sheet that we manufacture here in Sanford, Maine.
It's used in a wide variety of applications. We use it in office spaces for light fixtures, for shelving, for office dividers. There's marker boards, there's digital print products for high-end photography and artwork.
Acrylic sheet is a clear, light transmitting plastic that has 10 times the break strength of glass, but only has half the weight.
Acrylic is known for its high clarity and superior weatherability. Acrylic is the best weathering plastic on the market. It doesn't yellow. We have a 30-year warranty against yellowing for our products, so you can know that they're going to last a long time. Put them in an office environment, they're there forever. They're going to look as beautiful as the day they were manufactured.
In the office environment, acrylic has the ability to transmit light. It has the ability to add texture. It adds color to give you a new, contemporary, and brilliant look. Acrylite is shaping the future, and it's happening right here in the Technical Center. This is where we develop all of our new products for the acrylic sheets. We develop digital print sheets. We develop sheets that diffuse LEDs so that you don't have any hot spots but allow good light transmission of the acrylic. We also develop new colors, new textures, and impact modified sheets.
Acrylic starts out as methyl methacrylate. It's in a resin or pellet form. That resin or pellet is heated up in an extruder. The extruder then melts and mixes any colorants that may have been added into the manufacturing process. When the hot molten polymer exits the extruder, it goes into a die. In this die, it'll spread out the acrylic and help determine the thickness of the sheet.
When the molten acrylic comes out of the die, it's nearly 500 degrees Fahrenheit. As it continues its transformation process, it passes through a series of rollers to determine the thickness of the sheet.
As the sheet comes off of the rollers, it moves down the manufacturing line. You'll see that it's wavy at the beginning, and then as it goes over a series of cooling rollers, it begins to flatten. As the material moves further down the line, we have a series of saws that will trim the edges and cut the sheet to length. After the sheet is cut to length, typically a 4x8 sheet, then we have a sheet stacker which will stack good sheet onto a skid. The skid is then taken away and packaged and ready for shipment.
Open your mind to all the possibilities that can be achieved with the color and light transmission of acrylic.
Let's talk about some of our many new innovative products. One, Acrylite digital print is very popular for UV printing. We have a lot of artwork that we put into our office building to just bring that splash of color. These prints were made on a UV flatbed printer, which allow for high clarity of the image and bright brilliance of the colors.
Our satin ice products are made specifically for lighting applications, where the goal is to hide LEDs, but maintain high light transmission and high light diffusion.
Let's talk about our mirror products. When you're navigating the hallways of complex buildings and you're having to turn corners, there's always a lot of value in having a mirror that shows you who's coming from the other direction.
One of my favorite new products is our Acrylite marker board.
The Acrylite marker board surpasses the traditional fiberback marker board in both style and durability.
The technology that we have on the sheet allows for an abrasion and chemical resistant surface, which minimizes the ghosting effect that you would traditionally see if you're writing with a dry erase marker, and say if you were to leave it on there for a week and then try to erase it, you sometimes get that ghosting effect. You don't see that with our product.
The Indo window is a very interesting and unique product. It offers insulation, comfort, and sound control in the office environment.
It's time to try something new. Get rid of all the old stuff. Start with the new Acrylite materials. Spice up your life and relax in a new office environment with light transmission and light diffusion.
Acrylite features superior benefits like unparalleled optical quality, high light transmission, and exceptional abrasion and chemical resistance.
Enjoy going to work and have a place that you can be proud of, that has a lot of different and modern and new innovative products.
This is the home of Acrylite. We're shaping the future of acrylic. We're shaping the future of your office. Let's do it together.
Out with the old and in with the new shape of the future. Acrylite is an acrylic evolution created to inspire the next generation with infinite possibilities. Join us next time as we continue our search for the most innovative people and ideas in the world of architecture and design.